Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Gyan Bhakti. We focus exclusively on spirituality, Vedanta, and Sanatana Dharma. Please subscribe our channel for mystical meanings of the scriptures and daily satsang. Our humble prostrations to all pervading Brahman or God, our worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj, all sages and scriptures, and to the divinity in each of you. We are currently exploring the scripture Mysticism of Mahabharata. Commentary is by our Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj, and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. In today's satsang, we will study the episode of the Yaksha at the lake. One day, when 12 years of forest life were almost over for the Pandavas, a strange incident occurred. Yudhishthira sent Nakula to search for water to quench their thirst. Finding a lake close by, Nakula reached out for the water. When to his surprise, a strange voice called out to him saying, "This lake belongs to me. Unless you answer my questions, you cannot draw water." Not seeing anyone around, Nakula ignored the warning and began to drink from the lake. Immediately he fell down, as if dead. When Nakula did not return, Yudhishthira sent Sahadev to find him and to bring back water for the family. Discovering his brother lying dead at the lake, Sahadeva heard the same strange voice. He too then fell dead as he attempted to drink without answering the questions posed by the invisible speaker. In turn, the same thing happened to Arjuna and Bhima, and Yudhishthir became quite worried about the fate of his missing brothers. He then went himself and discovered the seemingly dead bodies of all his brothers by the side of the lake. As Yudhishthira grieved over the puzzling loss, the voice taking the form of a large bird arose from the lake and explained to Yudhishthira what had happened to the other Pandavas. Further, he warned Yudhishthira that the same would happen to him if he did not respect his wishes. With a balanced and composed mind, despite the troubling loss of his brothers, Yudhishthira then began to answer all the philosophical questions posed by that strange spirit. Some of these questions and answers are given below. Question from the Yaksha. How does one become a learned man? What endows him with greatness? What is his best companion? How does he become wise? By listening to the teachings of the Vedas, one becomes a learned man, answered Yudhishthira. By the practice of austerity, he attains greatness. Patience is his best companion. By serving the elders, he becomes wise. Question. What is divine in a Brahman? What is righteous conduct in him? What is human in him? And what is the conduct of the unrighteous? Answer. Study of scriptures is divine in a Brahman. Austerity is the righteous conduct of those who are saintly. Death is the human aspect in him. Cavilling at others, finding fault with others is the unrighteous conduct in him. Question. Who is dead? Through breathing, in spite of his great attainments in this world. Sorry, the question is, who is dead though breathing, in spite of his great attainments in this world? Answer, he who does not do his duties towards gods, guests, relatives, the spirits of the forefathers, and his own soul, though breathing, he is dead. Question. What is heavier than earth? Who is higher than the sky? What is speedier than the wind? What is more numerous than the straws blowing in the wind? Answer. Mother's glory is heavier than earth. Father is higher than the sky. Mind is speedier than the wind. And worries are more numerous than straws. Question. Giving up, what does a man become dear to others? Abandoning, what does he conquer grief? Relinquishing, what does he become prosperous? Renouncing, what does he become? Happy. By giving up pride, answer, one becomes dear. By abandoning anger, one does not grieve. By relinquishing desire, one becomes prosperous. And by renouncing greed, one becomes happy. Question: what is the most powerful enemy of man? What is the interminable disease? Who is considered a saint? Who is unsaintly? Answer: anger is the most powerful enemy. Greed is the interminable disease. He who does good to others is a saint, but he who is cruel to others is unsaintly and ignoble. Question: what does a person gain by sweet speech? What does he gain by performing every action after deliberation? What is the benefit of making many friends? What does one attain by adhering to Dharma, righteousness? Answer: he who speaks sweetly becomes dear to all. By performing action after due deliberation, one attains success. He who makes many friends lives happily, and one who adheres to Dharma goes to the highest, attains liberation. Question: who is happy? What is surprising? What is the right path? Answer: he who is free of debt, though living a simple life, is happy. Day by day, living beings are entering into the abode of death, but the remaining wish to live forever. The desire never goes, continues. Nobody thinks they will die. What could be more surprising than this? We know it at the subconscious level, but nobody is prepared for that eventuality. Logic is finite, answered Yudhishthira. Scriptures vary in their teachings. Sages are many. Therefore, the truth of Dharma, righteousness, is to be sought only within one's own heart. The path that is followed by great men, men of enlightenment, is the right path. Hearing these answers of Yudhishthira, the spirit of Yaksha was very pleased, and he brought back to life all the brothers that had fallen dead besides the lake. The Yaksha then revealed that he was really Yudhishthira's celestial father, Dharmaraja, and he had come to test Yudhishthira and give his blessings. Dharmaraj then granted to Yudhishthira the boon that the Pandavas would be successful during the approaching 13th and final year of banishment, when they had to remain incognito. He told them to go to Virat country and assume their disguises with the knowledge that they had been blessed with the power to successfully assume whatever forms they choose in order to keep their true identity a secret. With this, we conclude this satsang, and from tomorrow we will start a new section of the Mahabharata. It's called the Virat Parva. This is Swami Nikhilanand. Om Tat Sat.